so I don't normally order cosplays. I usually make them from scratch. However, I thought I'd give myself a break and I ordered this from Amazon because it was on sale. Now this is roughly what it should look like. There'll be another picture coming up shortly. I was really excited about this. I've even ordered a bamboo flute and I fully intend to try and learn the song from the donghua and the live action. But to start with, it will be the live action version. Now this is what I got. So it's not horrific from a distance, although I look horrific in it. From a sort of regular cosplayer who doesn't make their own stuff point of view, this is perfectly serviceable and is actually nicer than I thought it would be. But as someone who can make my own cosplays, the Winifred Sanderson in me went, we can do better than that. So here's what I plan to do. So let's start from the lower layers and work our way out. So from what I've gathered from C-dramas, there's usually an undergarment layer where you have a short sort of hip length robe as a base layer against your skin. Ladies would want to have an extra layer, but that isn't the case in this character. You would also have some trouser like garment that is I think knee length, but I'd have to Google that. Then you would have several layers on top before that coat on the outside. Now the reason I've put the belt around the coat, which isn't supposed to be the case, is because of how this particular one is put together. So there is no short garment for the first layer and then trouser-like garments underneath and then 2 long layers. There is a very cheap looking satin skirt thing that acts as the skirt part, which I fully intend to turn into the trouser part of the garments. Then I will either take the red trimming off of the short one that came with the cosplay and use that for the undergarment, or I'll make a completely new one and keep that as a pattern piece. But either way, the outside 2 layers before we get to the coat part will be made from scratch, and they will be 2 layers, and I will not be using very cheap material. I will use something nice, and they will be floor length, and they will have the black layer will have some slits in them so that you can see the red layers. The belt will also be remade, and I will make it with some stiff fabric inside, and it will be more than 1 layer rather than sort of how they've made it in this one. I will probably remake the outer coat because the fabric is a bit cheap and nasty, but it'll do in a pinch if I run out of time or just can't afford the fabric, so at least I can use it as a cosplay in the meantime. But I will make the coat out of something a bit more substantial and probably applique the patterning onto it. Mainly because when he is the Yiling patriarch, he is poor, so he's not likely going to be making it out of amazing chiffon and stuff like that. Lastly, the wig, I'm going to get a lace front wig, and I'm going to make sure it's from somewhere that I know will be nice and thick. I will probably get one where I can get a ponytail to clip in, or make a ponytail just to keep the thickness. And obviously we will style said wig. So what do you think? Do you want me to document my progress on here when I actually get the fabric and stuff? I don't have any money until at least next week, but let me know. See ya, bye!